Hey, what's a man got to do to get some service around here? Hello, I'm the Supreme Commander. I need a little, attention, okay? Oh, hey, how you doing? I didn't see you there. Oh my gosh, at the edge of the throne room. Yeah, I'm just trying to get some service around here, man. Kylo Ren's out. I'm the Supreme Commander now, so it's crazy. But I mean, I guess you're just here for the video, right? So, without further ado, let me get the list. Let me get the list of the rankings of the villain side. You can trust me, because I know all these villains personally, and I deserve to be able to rank them, okay? So without further ado, let's hop into the list. Oh my gosh, so in last place we have Bosk. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Everyone's favorite lizard man Bosk is last? Oh boy. I guess there's a few reasons for this. Bosk's damage output is very inconsistent. If you're going to sit back and snipe all game, good on you. But you don't want to know what that does for everyone else? Absolutely nothing. My list is determined by effectiveness and taking points. Bosk does none of those things. If you run into a point as Bosk and there's an enemy hero there, you're dying. Almost 100% you're going to die. Bosk has almost no defense mechanism against enemy heroes besides proximity mines. If you just load up on explosives and all those explosives happen to hit this enemy hero, then you're going to come out on top. But other than that, there's no way. He's the ultimate camper, but camping only gets you so far. Oh man, what the heck? Kylo Ren's down here? Who would have thought? Who would have thunk he'd be number 7? Not me. I love Kylo Ren. But, I mean, I guess he would be at the bottom of the villain tier list because of just, he has no survivability at all. The change to his frenzy attack really, really helped him out. And on top of that, the roll change also really helped him out since frenzy would always break on enemies pre-patch. So, thank God for that. But, Kylo Ren has no regenerating health star cards, so once you start taking damage, that damage will be permanent. Your health will decrease until eventually you have absolutely nothing and you'll die. But he has a lot of useful abilities. You got pull, if you want to get someone out of somewhere, you go ahead and just yank them right out of there. Forcefully. Get it? Forcefully, the force. And then you got freeze. Freeze is really good if you do the old area of effect increase. You can get a lot of people with that. Unfortunately, freeze is only really good if you hit everyone that is shooting right at you. If one person in that big group of people that you freeze is not frozen, that's trouble for you because one guy can kill you. It's really that easy. Or you're gonna just take so much damage that you're just not even gonna feel like it's worth it. But yeah, Kylo Ren is definitely number 7. He's got no regenerating health star cards. His abilities are on super long cooldowns. That damage reduction on his frenzy is not enough really to bring him up to the tier of other heroes. So, poor Kylo Ren, number 7. Honestly, it's fitting that Phasma's down here, right next to her good old friend, good longtime pal, Kylo Ren. But she's better than Kylo Ren. Surprisingly enough, you never would have thought the second in command is really going to be that much better, but she really is. The problems with her are really just her damage her damage is pretty low. Unless you're just scoring tons of headshots, you're not going to kill anyone that fast. Staff Strikes is still absolute booty cheeks. Even after the update, they only made it just a little bit faster. It's still clunky and it's hard to aim. And on top of that, she also has no regenerating health star cards. And honestly, I actually have another thing, is her thermal always breaks. If you try and zoom in too many times, I don't know what really causes it, but the thermal will just break. And with a character that you're literally zoomed in almost 100% of the time, you need this thermal to work all the time. But it breaks sometimes, but we gotta work past that. Look at the pros of Phasma. When you beat on your chest like King Kong, you get a ton of HP with that survivor ability, which makes her just, oh my gosh, so good, so tanky, so delicious. I've never seen such a tanky character before. Unless, you go higher up in the list, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then we get to the tankers, the big boys. But Phasma is really good. She's got that first order sentry droid that stuns anyone that gets close. That's a really, really good counter for just honestly holding points. She's the best at it. You just put that droid down and anyone that comes up is going to get stunned and you just rattle off a ton of headshots. And they're dead for sure. almost 100%. But what puts her really up there is that the disposable health. Having that 300 extra HP with that survivor and it comes back pretty quickly is just super good. So Phasma is definitely above Kylo Ren. Number 6. Who's number 5? Oh my god, it's Iden Versio. What the heck? Iden Versio, what are you doing over here? I thought you'd be at the bottom. For sure. For sure I thought you'd be at the bottom. I mean, if we were talking game release Iden, the very first Iden that we got with this game, I would have laughed in your face if you said she was number 5. I would have looked you right in the eye, slapped your eyebrows right off your head. But yeah, she's actually really good now, surprisingly enough. They improved a ton of things. Her pulse cannon's way better, way more accurate, not trash. TL50, super good now. At least the primary fire is, as well as, I mean, left trigger's always been good. And also the stun droid. Stun droid is way better. And what puts her above everyone else, at least below her, is the fact that she now has survivability with that stun droid that is now finally reliable to use. Every person she shocks with that, she gets health back. I've seen people get from almost no health back to full health with that thing, which is insane to think that this character has gone from being the absolute worst to better than some. So that's nice to see with Iden. There's not really much else to say about her. She's just solid. You can sit back and just start firing off left triggers like you always did, but now you can do it for way longer because now you got survivability. So that's Iden at number 5, shockingly. What's number 4, Billy? All right, so believe it or not, I'm putting Boba here, okay? And this one might be a little biased because Boba Fett is kind of bad sometimes, like a lot of the time. Honestly, using the jetpack is what keeps him alive and what makes him really, really good. And a lot of people can't use the jetpack and shoot at the same time or shoot rockets, whatever they're doing. But if you can do that, he's just super good. It's ridiculous. Every ounce of damage you take with Boba Fett, even though he can't regenerate HP like Iden can or has extra HP like Phasma can, is your own fault if you take any damage. You're not really going to get hit by anyone while you're soaring around the sky. He even has his unlimited jetpack with the left and right trigger, or left and right trigger, the bumpers, that lets you fly around infinitely. So you just wait till that comes back up, fly back in, fly out, fly in, fly out, fly in, fly out. The only issue that I have is the fact that gunships can just, shoot you right out of the flipping air, which is super obnoxious. The AoE is ginormous. Any AoE will knock you out of the sky. An ion turret, heavy explosive shot, a Wookiee shot, so many of those. That really hurts Boba Fett. Oh my gosh, it hurts so much. It hurts his character so much. But Boba Fett is super good. He deletes heroes. He's got vision. A vision ability is fantastic. You can concuss people. He's got utility in that area that you can help teammates out with. He's a really, really good character. And honestly, struggling to put him... I was thinking about putting him below Iden, or at least in Iden's spot, but Boba's got a special place in my heart for being such a beast with that jetpack. So he's definitely got to be number 4. All right, now we get to the big boys, the big boys. The biggest boys of all the big boys in the big boy school. Okay, we got Palpatine, everyone's favorite old wrinkly bag of skin with his little lightning fingers. Emperor Palpatine is ridiculous. Okay, let me just say that. I'm always really confused about how to use him because whenever I use him, I seem to be doing no damage, but when everyone else uses them, they seem to be doing a ton of damage. I'm kind of confused about how that works, but he is super good. It's ridiculous. He has so much utility in that the electrocute the ground move. He's got his regenerating health with the chain lightning, which does a ton of damage on top of being a regenerating health ability. And the amount of people it bounces to is just huge. And he's got the dark aura, which is just basically, I would say, an assist ability for everyone else. So if he goes in, anyone that follows him is basically going to be completely safe because of how that thing works. The dark aura doesn't let you zoom in to shoot, and I think it removes like aim assist too. So it makes it extra hard for people to shoot and hit you, which makes Palpatine just amazingly amazing. So wrinkly bag of skin is definitely got to be at this number 3 spot. The only two people above him, in the process of elimination, are better than him, in my opinion. And Palpatine deserves to be here at number 3. Oh man, it's your boy. Heavy breather, asthmatic man himself, Darth Vader. Oh my gosh, dude. It's honestly a close race at this last 3. Palpatine is really good. Darth Vader is ridiculous. And I would put Darth Vader above Palpatine for a few reasons. He's got that disposable extra health with that, with his focus rage now that they changed it around. And if you have the damage reduction star card, you become an absolute tank and almost take no damage. It's crazy. And on top of that, you get a regenerating health ability where if you kill people, you get health back. That's crazy for Darth Vader since he's got like 800 health. What if you lose all that, like you're down to 200, you get it all back. That's how it works. And then he's super good at killing heroes. You got Force Choke, literally dumping on every hero on the enemy team, and it does a ton of damage on top of that. If you put like what is it? Something that does if you choke 2 or more people, you do extra damage. That just, oh my gosh, it eats. It eats. Darth Vader is one of the best characters for sure. Breaking necks, slapping fools with that lightsaber. And he's not even that slow. One of his cons should be that he's slow. But if you click B at all, if you dodge with him, he's not slow. He moves really quick for someone that's in a flippin' bionic suit out here. So, Darth Vader, number 2. Number 1 is coming up. And you're going to like this one because number 1 is the best one. Darth Maul. Oh my gosh, Darth Maul, number 1, best guy ever. Holy crap, I love Darth Maul so much. And it could be argued, honestly, my mind could be changed on number 1 here. I love Darth Maul. It depends, I guess, on what you value. If you value getting your health back, Darth Vader is probably your guy because he can put in a lot of work and get a lot of health back. But Darth Maul, with the amount of work you can put in with Darth Maul, his abilities are just so damaging, so good. The 3 spins star card is the most legendary star card you could ever have. And that 100 damage per spin, covering such a huge area, you can just put in so much work with it, and you can kill whole teams in a few spins. It's nutty. It's nutty. But Darth Maul's been having, just this one problem that I don't really love. It feels like lightsaber throw is broken. Okay? The hitbox on that thing just does not work. I've thrown it through people and it just still doesn't hit. Force choke, you don't really even want to use that either. So honestly, I'm just enamored over the spin ability. That 100 damage for 3 spins and how fast he swings. You swing once, spin, everyone's dead. His mobility is insane, unrivaled. I mean, I guess Palpatine could almost rival it, but he doesn't move very fast in general. So, I mean, I'm putting Darth Maul, better mobility. But yeah, Darth Maul, fantastic. He's got a lot of use. The Force Choke is really good against heroes, mostly. That's usually the only people want to use it on. Because if you get stuck getting shot at while you're using that thing, you're going to take a lot of unnecessary damage. But yeah, Darth Maul, number 1 undisputed champion. Double lightsaber, horned head, black and red face. Crazy boy. Alright, number 1. So what did you think of the list? Do you agree? Do you disagree? You have to just agree, okay? You have to. I'm the Supreme Commander. You must follow what I say. Hope you have a great day, Be sure to subscribe and, follow me on Twitch, actually, because YouTube is just, my platform to reaching out because, I want to be Twitch man. I'm better live, and interaction is fantastic. I feel more social on Twitch. All right, so follow me on Twitch, and I'm going to see if I can, actually find some dang service around it. Hey! Service! Come on!